Hi, everyone. Good morning. Be very welcome. Very, very welcome. So let me know if you can see me and hear me properly, please. Just a thumbs up would be nice, so that I know that everything is working fine. And also, let me ask you, what was the title of this live session? Because well, I had to edit it. And today is all about the full moon in Gemini. But if you still see the solstice series, well, that's about to begin tomorrow. Okay. Hi, Jeffrey. Thank you for the thumbs up. Hi, Rocio. Hi, Robin. Dragon. Yay. It says full moon in Gemini. Great. Great. Because on my end, it doesn't say that. That's why I was asking. Hi, Joe. Hello, hello. Be very welcome. Be very welcome. Okay, so full moon in Gemini. We are attuned. Hi, Peace. How are you? So glad to have you here. So it's in the middle of the night for you, but I'm so glad to have you. I'm so glad to have you. So let me just tell you, this week we are starting today with the full moon in Gemini, meditation and dragons. If it's your first time here, I already explained that. I will be explaining in a few moments. What does this mean? And then from tomorrow all the way to Saturday, same time, we will have the solstice series. And the solstice series are all about elemental practices. So we will be tuning in with the elements of earth, water, fire, and air to help us align and balance our subtle bodies for the upcoming season that's just around the corner. Solstice, for me, it will happen on Sunday, on the 22nd. So I'm in Portugal here, and it's 11:18 a.m. So let me know if it's your first time, and even if it isn't, just let us know on the comments where you are on the planet and what time is it. Okay. Hi, Christine. Hi, Serenity. So glad to have you. Peace says there was a water heater major leak at my condo that I'm moving out of. I'm feeling so overwhelmed and depressed. Oh, peace. Oh, peace. Breathe, breathe. Rocio says, joining from the train on my way to the airport. Okay, so you're traveling. Nice. Peace 4:15 a.m. in Arizona desert right now. Jeffrey. Peace says, Alexandra, you're looking beautiful as always. Oh, you are always so kind. So kind. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Jeffrey. So you are coming in from New Zealand. And it's late there. It's late there. Andrea, you are also in the mountains in Australia. And Joe, you are in Melbourne. So a lot of you coming in from the future. So nice. So we had um a full moon in Gemini on the 15th, and which was on Sunday, but we are still under its influence. Okay, because the full moon, it has a power of its own. And it's not just about the day itself, the day exact of the full moon when it's illuminated 100%, but her energy comes before, like 3 days before and 3 days after. So for a whole week, 7 days, we will be feeling her in our subtle bodies. We'll be feeling her like tapping into our emotions and really aligning with what we need to know right now. The full moon is all about illuminating, okay? Illuminating, bringing clarity to whatever issues we are going through in this moment, and that they need and that need to come to the surface. Because it's in Gemini, the sign of the zodiac, that it's all about communication. So Gemini is the archetype of the messenger. It brings messages. It's all about that is coming up to the surface, where in our life we are not communicating properly, that we are not being curious enough, that we are not opening our minds to change to whatever it is that's coming. So this is the overall energy of Gemini. We will chat a little bit more about that. And so why is this called Meditation and Dragons? Because at the end of the session, I will draw a card from this beloved Star Dragons Oracle. And we'll be tuning in. Well, they will be tuning in with us during the whole session, and they will come up with a message for all of us. Okay. And it's always really assertive, really on point, right? For those of you that have been here with me for the last 3 years that we have been doing this, so you know they listen to everything that we talk about. And so they will come. That's why Meditation and Dragons, that's the name of the session. So let me just welcome here some people that were coming in. Ella, you are in Romania. How beautiful is that? Wow. Megan, you are in Virginia. It's your first time here, so welcome. Be very welcome. Rhonda, you are in Sydney. So good to have everyone from the Southern Hemisphere as well. Andréia, minha querida, bom dia. Oh, peace. We are with you. Go for it. The word of today is persistence. Okay. I was working earlier before the session. I was working with a friend of mine doing some meditation work, and she chose the word persistence. And so this is coming with us as well for the whole time. So peace, persistence. Okay, be persistent, and everything will fall into its places. Rocio, and finally, Mercury retrograde is gone. It is, it is, and we can breathe again. I was about to say that, Rocio. I was just about to say that we can breathe again. Peace always perfect. Ika, hello, dear. Okay, but well, I'm so glad you came. Just for popped in for a few moments. So glad to see you here. Okay, so again, if it's your first time here, go and grab a cup of tea or a cup of water because you will be needing it. Okay, you will be needing it because first we will do a grounding meditation, and then we will tap into the Gemini energy, and then we'll have the dragons talking to us for a little bit. And during the grounding meditation, we will be cleaning a lot of things out of our system. And in order for them to stay clean, we need to drink some water or tea so we can replace everything we have been taking out during the meditation. Okay, that's the law of balance at all times. Andrea says persistency and consistency. Yes, because those skills, we can call them skills, those skills, because we can learn how to tap into those, they help us stabilizing, even if our inner life is like crazy, overwhelming. Okay, if we are persistent and consistent, we can pave a path of stability. And that helps us to ground and move through everything that is difficult. Because life happens, right? Life happens all times, all days, every day. Life is really persistent and consistent, right? So if life is like that, we should tap into those as well. Caroline, hi. Hi, dear. And Sandra, I can see you there. I've seen your new picture moving around, so you can come and say hi as well. So glad to have you here today. And look at that, we are 44. 44 keeps appearing in these lives. The 44, the 88, 144, 188. So let's see how far we will go today. Okay, so more about Sandra. Hello, dear. What about this Gemini archetype of the messenger? Okay, so Gemini is really a curious sign or a curious personality, wants to be everywhere at the same time, and it manages to do that magically. Gemini are always around, um, like harvesting knowledge and ideas and concepts. They do not like to go too deep on each subject, but they do have a manner of knowing a little bit about everything, like everything. PC saying, my mom is a Gemini. She's so smart. My dad is a Gemini. He's so smart. It is. It is. So they have a way of attracting information from everywhere. And it's quite amazing. Once you want to talk or to talk to a Gemini, look, I discovered this and this and this, and they go, oh yeah, I know that about that for a long time now, and it's this and this and this and this, and you were like, I thought I was bringing some news. No, no, Gemini, they always know. They always know. They do attract all information for them, and because of that, I don't know if it's because of that or it's the other way around, but they are very curious and open-minded at all times about everything. They have a way of not judging information that comes. It's information and it's treated as information, not good information, not bad information, not good news, not bad news, rather just news, rather just about that information. No judgments attached. And that's why they are also so open to change. Gemini is the sign of changes. They keep changing ideas, keep changing emotions, keep changing concepts, keep changing places, keep changing the newspaper, keep changing their, I don't know, food or exercise, everything with an open mind. And there's a lot to learn from that. They are not rigid, not at all. They are very flexible. It's a very flexible personality. They adjust and they adapt into the environment they're in. And this is a huge lesson for all of us because sometimes we have some areas in our lives where we are very rigid and want to follow the rules because we need the consistency and the persistency. But Gemini can do just that by adjusting to each and every situation. They do not like to impose themselves. They are just there, observing from a distance and really absorbing everything that's going on. And so they then, once they absorb that information, they go and spread it all over. That's their mission. That's why they are called the messenger. That's why their archetype is the messenger. They bring the information from here and put it there with no judgments on the way. So they are very good at passing down information without their own opinion. Everything is really objective with Gemini. Maybe that's why they are so smart, because they do not resist what they are seeing, what they are feeling, what they are thinking. They do not resist, they just let it flow at all times. But on the downside, there's always the downside. On the downside, they do not go deep, especially when it comes to emotions. They will not go deep and they will keep changing at all times. They will keep changing. And PC saying is June 20th also Gemini? Yes, it is. Your dad is also a Gemini. Mine is on the 18th, but it's still Gemini there. Yeah, yeah, you have both. So nice. So do we have any Geminis around here? Either sun sign, moon sign, or a rising sign. These are the ones that feel this powerful full moon energy at the most. But every one of us has Gemini somewhere in their charts. Okay, somewhere in their chart, we have the whole zodiac in our lives. They are just activating some different aspects of our lives, but they are still there. I actually don't know where my Gemini is. I think it's the third house, the house of communication. Yeah, I think I don't know by heart. Important information for those of you that do not know me, I am not an astrologer. Okay, I just happen to love astrology. I love the archetypes of the signs, but I'm not an astrologer. Okay. So if you want to know more about that, you can search online on astro.com. That's one of my favorites. Astro.com. It has a lot of free tools. You can have your birth chart there and you can explore a little bit. Okay. Megan, you are a Gemini. Oh, Ear to Craft. Hi, dear. You are a Gemini sun as well. Hi, Jackie. Good morning. Z, good morning. Z, your dad is a Gemini as well. 13th June. Aren't they just way ahead of of like the present moments? That's how I feel about my dad. He's always, I don't know, 30 years into the future. Always, always. And he's 84 already, and he's still like that. He's still like that. He just looks at the future and brings back the information to the present moment. Fionn, hi. My dear friend is a Gemini, and she's a brilliant musician and teacher, as well as a successful lawyer. Of course, multi potentials. They cannot be just one thing. A Gemini is never just one thing. It's like a whole. I think they suffer from ADHD because they cannot be still. They're always moving around, always putting down to practice a lot of new ideas every time, and they are just not just one thing. So your friend is a musician and a teacher and a lawyer, of course, of course. Kirsten, you are a moon sign Gemini. Okay, so your emotions are hard to get because they are deep, and Gemini does not like to go deep. Hi, Tam. You are also a Gemini moon. Look at that. Years to Craft, your birthday is on the 30th of May. And Z says, I have Gemini eighth house in my charts. Years to Craft says, I feel this moon in my cells and blood. Of course you do. Of course. Because it's coming to illuminate everything. It's making your body move. Like Gemini is an air sign, and air is always on the move. It's everywhere. We cannot see it, but it's everywhere, right? And it's always on the move because what we do with hair is that we inhale and we exhale, right? So it's always on the move, always. So yeah, of course, everyone that has sun sign, rising sign, moon sign in this Gemini, you will feel it in every piece of your body. The same thing goes with other signs when the full moon is on the other signs. But yeah, it goes deep, deep as your cells. It goes to the detail of your cells. Here's the craft. Jackie says, my Gemini is in second house, no planets or transits. Maybe it's because you don't need them. Yeah, you don't need them. You don't need to have your Gemini activated like that. So it's just there, activating your second house with nothing else. Z, yes, very useful, right? Very useful. It is. So, being like Gemini is keeping an open mind to all the possibilities that are coming, staying curious, being on the move, not let your life be stagnant or boring. Boring is like, it's like kryptonite to Superman. Boredom is the same thing, is the kryptonite to Gemini. Boredom, no please, no please. That's why they like to be on the move every time. They don't want to feel bored because life doesn't have to be boring. And so Gemini, we have a lot to learn from them, as we do with every other signs, of course. Jackie says, my good friend is Gemini sun and I'm Scorpio. My dad's a Gemini, my mom's a Scorpio. That's a really intense connection, I would say. Very intense connection. Like you keep pushing yourselves to become better and to grow. That's how I feel that connection. Gemini and Scorpio, they are like making themselves be better at all times. Sometimes with a lot of disagreements. Peace, yeah, peace. You are Scorpio all over. Scorpio all over yourself. So yeah, bring this Gemini energy for you. It will help you not to be so inside, not to be so deep. Yeah, I know you. I already know you well. Um, Jackie says our rising signs are both Aries. God, that's explosion everywhere. Exploding, a lot of fire there, a lot of fire making you move through life. So yeah, quite intense. It's a quite intense relationship, I would say, in a good way. We have a lot of fun talks, of course. Of course. Of course you do. Oh, so nice. Okay. So now that we have tapped into our Gemini energy, feel free to keep chatting, writing on the comments, whatever comes to your mind, and you would like to share about the Gemini, about your life, about whatever comes. Just write it down and share it with everybody. We will now do our grounding meditation. It will take approximately 20 minutes or so. So make sure that you have a cup of water or a cup of tea nearby. Okay, I brought my favorite cup today, which is just give me the tea and no one gets hurt. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, is this the rose meditation? Of course, peace it is. Your favorite, yours and ours, and it's a beautiful meditation. So if it's your first time here, come along. I know you will love it as well. So first, make sure you are comfortable, either sitting on a chair, sitting directly on the floor, or laying down, as long as you are comfortable, okay? Because it will take a long time. And I just want you to be comfortable and not be worried about if your body is well or something is aching. No, I just want you to follow my voice. And he says, yay, I have 8 big blooming rose bushes at my new home. That is beautiful, beautiful. I have a lot of them here as well. A lot of them. They are everywhere. Roses are everywhere. Why roses? They are the highest vibrational beings that we have around. That's why we use them for this meditation. This meditation and other ones. Well, every meditation, in fact. So you can be either sitting on a chair, laying down on, sitting on the floor, or laying down. If you are sitting on a chair, please place your feet parallel to the floor, like really touching the floor, so you can feel the floor under your feet. If you are sitting on the floor, you can just crisscross your legs. Okay, for this grounding meditation, also hands facing down, because we will be grounding. And this gesture, it helps us to do just that. Okay. If you are laying, also place your feet parallel to the floor. That means that your knees will be up and supporting each other. And that way you will have your spine totally aligned on the floor. And for extra comfort, you can put a pillow underneath the back of your knees and or underneath your neck. If you are sitting, also make sure that your spine is aligned. And you can do that by imagining you have a string pulling you up from the top of your head. Okay, that way the energy will freely go up and down your spine. That's what we are going for. If you are laying, also hands facing down, either alongside your body or somewhere on your body, like your heart, your belly, your stomach. Usually these are the places where we feel more comfortable in putting our hands on, as long as they are facing down, the palms facing down. So I will invite you now to close your eyes and take a deep breath all the way to your belly. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Inhaling as deeply as you can and exhaling as slowly as you can. So let's do this together. Inhale all the way to your belly and exhale, letting go of any tensions in your body. Inhale once more and out. Inhale one more time and out. Keep breathing at your own rhythm, as deeply as you can and as slowly as you can. And next time you exhale, you will relax your shoulders. Feel them melting on your back. Inhale deeply. Exhale and relax. Next time you exhale, you will relax your jaws, releasing any tension you might have there. You can even open your mouth a little wider so you can feel everything relaxing. So inhale and exhale. Just drop your jaw. And next time you exhale, you will relax the space between your eyebrows. And you can do that by adding a gentle smile on the corners of your mouth. That way, automatically, you will release all the tensions around your eyebrow area. This is called the Buddha smile. So it's not a wide smile. No, just a gentle lift of the corners of your mouth. Inhale, smile, and exhale. And now keep breathing at your own rhythm and with your eyes closed. Take your attention to your root chakra at the base of your spine. And imagine you have a cord, a golden cord coming out of that root chakra and going all the way down to the center of the earth. Gently yet firmly crossing all the layers of the planet. First, the cord goes through the crust, and then through the mantle, through the outer core, until it connects with the inner core. You can either plug it in or wrap it around it, whichever image resonates with you better. Take a deep breath and out. One more deep breath and out. These cords will now function as a drain to whatever it is not working for you anymore. It's not serving you physically, emotionally, and mentally. So take your attention now to your physical body and notice if you have any tensions in your muscles, maybe around your hips, on your stomach, on your neck, on your shoulders. Wherever those tensions are, take your attention there. Acknowledge them and using your breath, you will push all those tensions down the golden cord and into Mother Earth so they can be transmuted. Inhale to those parts of your body. Exhale and release those tensions. Let them go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. Take one more deep breath and out, releasing every tension from your physical body. This is not serving you right now. One more deep breath and out. Take your attention now to your emotional body and look for any emotions that may be lingering around. Any anger, fear, frustration, sadness, guilt, shame, whatever it is, whatever they are. Using your breath, you will also push them down the golden cord and into Mother Earth so they can be transmuted. Inhale, exhale, and release. Inhale once more. Exhale and release. Let all those emotions go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. They are not serving you right now. Take one more deep breath and release. Take your attention now to your mental body and notice any thoughts that are coming to you, any worries, any anxieties, any to-do lists. Let them come. Don't push them away. But when they come, put them inside bubbles. So when using your breath, they can easily go down the golden cords and into Mother Earth. So they too are transmuted. Inhale, exhale, and release. Inhale once more. Exhale and release. Let all those bubbles of thoughts go down the golden cords and into Mother Earth. They are not serving you right now. Take one more deep breath and release. Take your attention now to your aura around you. This is an electric-magnetic field that protects and surrounds your physical and your subtle bodies. Imagine it to be golden. And observe its limits. Where are those limits? Where do you sense them? Are they close to your body? Are they far away from your body? Just ask your aura to be around you, protecting you, embracing you, holding your vital space where nothing nor anyone is allowed to be except yourself. And take a closer look at its limits. Notice if there are any holes or any tears, any cords coming in, muddy or foggy areas, energetic debris. If you find a hole, fill it with golden light. If you find a tear, mend it using a golden string. Cords coming in, cut them using golden scissors or a golden sword. Mud or fog, you can clean them using a golden cloth. And energetic debris, you can sweep it using a golden broom. Take your time to take care of the limits of your aura. And any object or tool you may have used to take care of its limits. Now let them go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. Remember that this is your vital space. Nothing nor anyone is allowed to be there except yourself, not even the tools or objects you may have created. So let them now go. Take a deep breath and out. One more deep breath and out. And one more deep breath and out. And now inside your aura, on the top of your head, imagine a golden rosebud that rotates and has sticky petals that grab anything at their passage. This rosebud will help you to clean the space between your physical skin and the limits of your aura. So let it rotate all around you from the top to the bottom, cleaning thoroughly every inch, every centimeter of your vital space. Once the rosebud reaches the bottom of your aura, let it go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. And using your hand, your physical hand or your hand of light, cut the golden cord you have attached to your root chakra, let it fall down to the ground, so it too is transmuted, and put on a new golden cord, coming out of your root chakra and going all the way down to the center of the earth as we did before, crossing all the layers of the planet and connecting with the core. You can either plug it in or wrap it around it, whichever image resonates with you better. Take a deep breath and now imagine this golden cord to be as large as your aura, helping you to remove any energy blocks from it. This cord will stay with you for the remaining of the session and throughout the rest of your day or night. Take a deep breath and out. And now outside your aura, imagine 4 rooted roses around you. 1 rose in front of you, 1 on the left, 1 behind you, and 1 on the right. These are your guardian roses. They are here to protect you, to help you with visualization, and with separation, separating your energy from everybody else's, so we can all learn to respect each other's vital spaces. Just make sure these roses are well rooted, are healthy, and that they are roses and not any other plant or flower. If 1 or more of these roses does not look well, it's fading away or dried out, please blow up all the roses. Let their ashes come down to the floor to be transmuted, and put on a new set of 4 rooted roses guarding you. Let them come in any color that they wish. Just make sure they are healthy. You may have to blow them up a few times, and it's okay. Do it as many times as you need to ensure the healthy roses protecting you. Take a deep breath and out. One more deep breath and out. And one more deep breath and out. And now on the top of your head, imagine a golden sun. This sun represents the highest creative and healing energy of the present moment. Feel its warmth, feel its rays touching your skin, and invite the sun to enter your body through the crown of your head. Slowly crossing your head to your throat, and then to your chest, filling you up with its golden light that touches every cell in your body, every tissue, and every organ, making you shine from the inside out. Take a deep breath and out. Let the sun continue to go down to your stomach now. And then to your belly, to your genitals, your thighs, knees, lower legs, and exiting your body through your feet and back to Mother Earth. Take a deep breath and out. And because this is a very intense energy for our body to hold on to, please place the palms of your hands directly on the floor so you can release the excess amount of this energy and you can have just enough, not more and not less than what you need right now. If you cannot reach the floor with the palms of your hands, you can just shake your hands alongside your body. Shake them, fingers pointing to the ground so the energy has somewhere to go to. Shake them, and the energy will flow out of your body through your fingers and back to Mother Earth. If you don't release the excess amount of this energy, you may be feeling very tired and dizzy afterwards. So if that is to happen, please keep placing the palms of your hands directly on the floor and drink lots of water. Take a deep breath and out. Gently, when you feel ready, you can come back to the room, open your eyes, stretch if you feel like it, like you were waking up, and drink some of your water or your tea so you can fill in everything you have been taking out during this meditation. So how are you? How did it feel? Are you feeling more lighter, calmer, less anxious? Let us know. Share in the comments how you are feeling right now. More energized? Because this meditation will give you exactly what you need. So if you feel you are feeling like you need to take a nap, maybe because you need to rest. If you are feeling more energized, well, maybe it's because you need to move to get out of those stagnant parts. Lynn says, feeling good. Catherine, greater solidity. Rocio, that was great. Thank you. You're welcome. And Rocio, you were sharing that you have a rose tattoo on memory of your grandpa. That is just beautiful, beautiful, amazing. Year to craft energized. Peace, that was amazing and powerful, feeling calmer after discovering leak in condo we are moving out of. Good. Good. Andrea says super good as always. Oh, thank you so much. Antonio, feeling really good. Antonio, welcome. Yeah, this is a very nice meditation for us to do every day, every single day. When we wake up, we should do this. Of course, sometimes we do not have those 20 minutes to do this, but once you have done it, you have created a memory. So all it takes for you is when you wake up, you set up all the scenery around you, like the cord going down, the rose inside your aura, the roses around you, and the sun coming in. This takes 1 minute, okay? Just takes 1 minute to set up all the scenery around you because you already have the memory. Okay, so I challenge you to do this and notice the difference after a few days. Because what happens is, because this is a very powerful grounding meditation, it will help us to stay in our center at all times. There may be a lot of outside challenges wanting to kick us down, but we will remain like in our center. Things can come, but we are just there, solid. energized, calmer, centered. Okay, it does make a difference. So I challenge you to make this every day. Well, if you are here with me during this whole week, you will do this every day. So that's the start, right? Because we always do this one, always. Here's the craft. Gemini in the middle of both 9th and 10th house. You found that. Okay. So it's not on the one side, neither the other, right? Here's the craft. So you have Gemini influencing both of those areas of your life. And Ruthie says, thank you. He used to cut them from his garden and gave them to me. Oh, you miss him so much. Oh, Ruthie, yeah. Some people have that have that effect on us, right? They linger with us. That's why we miss them. And you say your voice is very soothing. Just your voice helps to ground. Oh, that is so nice to know. Thank you for letting me know. Caroline, lovely, thank you. Feeling relaxed and peaceful. Lots of yawning. My granddad loved roses too, Rocio. His favorite, he grew beautiful colors in his garden. Oh, so nice. Roses are very special, right? My mom loves them as well. She has a lot of them. Yellow, rose, pink. Um, she has like orange, white, beautiful white roses. Yeah, a lot. Red. And I also love them. Of course. Of course. Otherwise, I could not work with them, right? Okay. And PC saying, Rocio, I gave my neighbor a rose. I cut for her, and I'm glad it made you happy. I will keep sharing. Beautiful. Yeah. Keep sharing the roses. Okay. So my next challenge for you is, so now we will have a specific meditation with the Gemini energy. And for that, I will invite you to briefly close your eyes for a moment. It doesn't take long. Close your eyes and think of a Gemini energy. Think of curiosity. Think of possibilities. Think of communication. Think about that. Just the archetype of the messenger will do. And notice where in your body you feel a reaction. So if you close your eyes, go with the first thing that pops into your mind. Maybe it's your shoulder, maybe it's your hands, your legs, the knee, your back, whatever it is, your eyes, whatever it is. Go with the first thing that pops up. Maybe you will feel a tingling. Maybe you will feel hot. Maybe you will feel colder, a chill, something. Your body's reacting to your thoughts. So think of Gemini. Take a deep breath. And think about where did Gemini manifested in your body. And then come and write on the comments if you like sharing. Okay. Hi Cream. For those in the USA, there is an amazing place you can get antique fruit roses. The Antique Rose Emporium in Texas. Oh, that's nice to know. Whenever I come to the US, I will search that as well. Here's the craft, you felt it in your mouth. Of course, it's the communication per se, right? Is yeah, this is where you need to illuminate. Maybe you need to illuminate more your words to be not just not just a plain messenger. This is what I'm getting. Not just a plain messenger, but infusing your words with magic, with some kind of spell. Like not speaking just what you know, but also speaking what you feel. If this makes sense. Here's the graph. But this is what it came. This is what it came, like infusing your words. And this is very powerful, infusing your words with some kind of magic. That's why we call it spells, right? That's why it's called spells. Because they have an intention, not just the words, the form of the words, but the contents each word carries forward. Peace, you are saying, oh, you are talking to Lucy and Caroline. Oh, so nice. I will be thinking of your grandfathers as I water my roses. I love them so much, and I'm so thankful you shared these memories with us. It makes me feel connected. I never met my own grandpas, and it is so sweet to have these memories of others. Oh, peace, that is beautiful. Sandra, your third eye. Gemini on your third eye. So yeah, you need to illuminate more your inner wisdom. Again, you need to tap into that wisdom, but instead of just tapping the surface, you really need to go deeper on your own intuition, on your own truth, on your own wisdom there. Yeah. So illuminate that, bring that to light, to your own light, not just, well, also for others, but mostly for you. Make that spread, make that wisdom after you tap into it, just make it spread. And here's to Craft is saying, thank you for that insight. I think my voice and words have potentially in healing magic. Sandra says, spot on. Thanks. Yeah. Well, it manifested. Gemini manifested. And yeah, our body has a wisdom of its own, right? Peace says jaw and neck. What are you holding on to? What words are you repressing? You need to work on that. Just let them come out without judgment. Remember, Gemini does not judge, right? It simply passes on information. And maybe you need to do the same. Even if it's something that comes from within you, like something you are feeling, something you are experiencing, something you are thinking, just say it without judgment. Don't hold on to that much. Those words, let them come out. Because once we feel the jaw and neck, in this case, it's Gemini, which is all about communication, right? When we feel them, it means we are holding back something. And because this is a Gemini energy, you are holding back the words that you want to speak, the words that you really want to let come out. Just the thing is, do it without any kind of judgment. Just say them. Say them. Caroline and Rocio, thinking peace. Jackie, you felt it in your hands. So hands, we use hands to do something, right? To make something become real. So if you felt Gemini in your hands, it has to do something with knowledge. It has to do something with manifesting your knowledge, not just let it be here, but probably writing. I see a lot of pages like writing and writing and writing and writing. Maybe you need to make that a reality. Whatever it is that you know, just let it out through your hands, literally, and write it down. Don't hold it. Gemini is about passing on the message. Remember this. So you need to pass that message down, probably by writing. That's at least how I picture it. Serenity, you felt it in your hips. Oh, Caroline, hips too for you. So hips, oh, it's about flexibility. It's all about putting the energy to move, the energy of your body. Remember, hips, they are what connect our legs to our upper body. Legs are what make us move, right? And walk and run and dance. I will always say dance, always. Because yeah, holding on too much energy in your hips, it prevents you from moving, right? We already know. PC saying hips don't lie, as Shakira says. Exactly, exactly. So you need to bring a lot more flexibility to your hips, a lot more. And flexibility, it's not just about physical state, it's also about the emotional state. Bringing some flexibility to your body helps us to move through difficulties with a different swing. This was the word that came up. This was exactly the word, like bring a swing, know how to I don't know if you have this expression in English, but it's usually say uh, going around the obstacles, having a game in your hips. If I would translate it, it would be something like this, like a game. Yeah, knowing how to play things, knowing how to contour the obstacles by using this flexibility. Not going straight forward, but using the using the flexibility to contour things. So this is what Gemini in your hips is asking. To not be that rigid, to not be that assertiveness is not the way to do it in this case. It's really about going around and not straightforward. Sometimes we need to do that. So Serenity and Caroline, this is for you. Peace, my shoulders as well as jaw and neck. Tension for me, yeah, because you are holding on to things. Jackie, thank you so much for your donation, dear. Aloha says the repressions are more, so that has to be released. Oh, wait. I've done that. I've done that. Yeah. Here's to craft in healing magic, be more aware of that magic and honor that power in me and use it intentionally. Yes, exactly that. Exactly that. And Rosie is sharing with peace. Usually when I feel pressure around my throat chakra, jaw area, I do some chanting and it helps. Yeah. Chanting, mantras, affirmations, just using your voice, literally using your voice. Using your voice in any way is a powerful tool, I think. Yes, with you. Peace is saying, I'm angry and overwhelmed with the flooded condo I'm moving out of. I'm sad and ashamed about being laid off work and not being honest with everyone as I'm embarrassed and sad. Oh, that's why you are holding a lot of words inside. You do need to express them. Really need to express them. Ruthia says, I'm pretty sure that even when no, it looks like your world is when it looks like your world is crumbling, it is because you are about to level up in your life. In a few weeks, you will blossom as the rose is. Well, we do need to go through the pain in order to crack open and let our essence out. Peace, Ruthia, thank you so much. Caroline, how do you help emotionally with hips? You dance. Belly dancing is the best thing. The best thing. Number one thing to help with emotionally release the weights of the hips. Because with that, you can, it's somatic. It's psychosomatics. So whenever you release your tensions in your body, you are releasing the tensions in your emotional and mentally bodies as well. That's why I keep saying that. Because it does help us to remove all the tensions from the whole body, especially the hips, belly dancing. Belly dancing or some kind of movement that makes you move the hips around, not side by side. Side by side is a very rigid movement. No, it has to have like a flowy kind of movement in order to release that. Okay. The same thing with the obstacles. Go around them. Go around them. There's an easy, not an easy, but a simple exercise, which is not easy at first, but then with practice it comes, is for you to imagine that you have a pencil in your hips, side to side. You have one pencil this side, you have one pencil this side. And then you move like this, creating an 8 figure. Okay, do that with your hips, like you are drawing on the floor with those pencils. That will help you slow by slow to release those tensions and bring the flexibility. Z says, I felt tingling in the back of rib cage. You have to cut something there, something that is holding you back. Z. This is where, oh, sorry, for the hands up, for the thumbs up. This is where you are being pulled back, right? Something that is preventing you. So you need to cut. Whatever it is, you need to cut. And maybe it has to do with beliefs, rigid beliefs that go around with you or with your family, or something that you truly believe there's no way out of it, which is not true, because Gemini, there's always a way out, always. It's a very creative energy. So maybe you need to revise whatever it is that is holding you back, some kind of rigidity, beliefs, traditions, culture, something to do with that. So you can cut that and also bring that flexibility to your life. And Jackie's saying, only phrase that kind of reminds me of what is going on around Red Robin's barn. That refers to like talking in circles or taking forever to get to the point. Yeah, it can, well, in this case, regarding the hips movement, it's more about getting things done without being direct, but getting things done, not staying in the same place. It's about going around to find new creative ways to deal with that problem, to deal with that obstacle, instead of doing the same thing. It's more about that. Peace, here's the graph, Caroline. Singing, humming. Yeah. Caroline, my dad whistle all the time. Hula hoops. Yeah, that's a good one. Perfect, Caroline. Hula hoops. Um, for hips, yoga, happy baby pose. Yeah, that's a good one as well. Theos, thank you for being vulnerable and real. I love happy baby pose. So there you go. Z says you're spot on. I feel I'm being pulled back into old patterns and I want to move forward now on my own path. So you need to cut, find new ways to cut that, to cut those strings. Because whatever it is you have been doing is not working, right? That's why you felt the Gemini there tingling in your back, in your the back of your rib cage. So yeah, new ways of releasing those strings that are pulling you up, pulling you back. Okay, So now, next meditation, we will use the parts of your body where you felt the Gemini energy. So have those in mind. And we'll do a short meditation about that. Okay? So I will invite you. Oh, sorry, let me just read. Lynn. Hi, Lynn. I need my health back. Yeah. So this is a good time to have that because of the creative new ways of transforming problems into something else. Remember, no judgment. No judgment. Rocio says, I'm sorry, Alexander and friends, but I need to go. I'm at the airport. Okay. Safe travels. Safe travels. Rocio, adios. Thank you so much. Okay, so now I will invite you to close your eyes, but this time the palms of your hands facing up as we will be receiving. We are open to receive any insights that are coming to us. Okay, so just close your eyes and take a deep breath all the way to your belly. And outside your aura and beyond the guardian roses, imagine a new rooted rose growing in front of you. Once again, let it come in any color that it wishes. Just make sure it is well rooted on the ground. Take a deep breath and out. You will now connect this rose to those areas of your body where you felt Gemini energy. And you will connect it using two golden strings. One golden string that comes out of the rose into those body parts. Can be more than one. And then another string that comes out of those body parts and into the rose. This way we are creating a two-way communication channel. Once you connect the rose to your body, ask the rose to open its petals. And show you an image of that body part. What does that body part wants to tell you? If it could speak, what would it say? Just let your imagination flow. Don't second guess yourself. Go with the first thing that pops up into your mind and let the images unfold before your eyes. Validate what you see and validate what you feel at all times. Take a deep breath and out. Maybe you are seeing people in your life. Maybe you are seeing yourself stuck somehow. Whatever it is, just follow that. Let it unfold like a movie. Take a deep breath. If you had a word to describe what you see and what you feel, what word would it be? Take a deep breath and out. If any word comes up, it's okay. Just ask the rose now to close its petals and remove the strings that connect it to your body. And imagine there is a golden sun on the top of that rose. That will enter the rose through its petals and go down their stem and leaves, leaving a golden trail where it passes. And then exiting the rose through the roots and back to Mother Earth. Take a deep breath and out. And now explode that rose. Let its ashes come down to the floor to be transmuted. And imagine a second rose, a second rooted rose growing in front of you. And once again, use golden strings to connect it with that body part that felt like Gemini. Take a deep breath and out. Ask this rose to open its petals one more time. And notice what you see now. What is that body part of yours telling you? Is it something different than the rose before? What changed? Maybe the colors have changed. Maybe the brightness has changed. Maybe the people had changed their behavior. Maybe you are no longer stuck there. So notice everything that comes up to your mind. Don't second guess yourself. Don't judge. Just observe. Let the images unfold before your eyes. Follow your imagination. Validate what you see and feel at all times. Take a deep breath and out. If you had a word to describe what you feel and see right now, what word would it be? Take a deep breath and out. You can now ask the rose to close its petals and remove the strings that connected with your body. Explode the rose, letting her ashes come down to the floor to be transmuted. And on the top of your head, imagine a golden sun. This sun represents the highest creative and healing energy of the present moment. Feel its warmth, feel its rays touching your skin. And let this sun enter your body through the crown of your head. Slowly moving down from your head to your throat. And then to your chest. Filling you up with its golden light that touches every cell in your body, every tissue, and every organ. Take a deep breath. And making you shine from the inside out. The sun moves down to your stomach now. To your belly, to your genitals, goes down your thighs, your knees, your lower legs, and exits your body through your feet and back to Mother Earth. Take a deep breath and out. And whenever you feel ready, you can gently come back to the room, Open your eyes. Stretch if you feel like it. Like again, you were waking up. And drink some water. Because of this sunny energy that is too much for us to hold, just drink some water and put your hands down directly on the floor so you can release it and you can have just enough, not more and not less than what you need right now. Now, let me just see. So, how are you? Who'd like to share what they felt? If you felt any changes from the first rows to the second rows, if the words changed, if the images changed, if the feelings changed, let us know. Share, please. Oh, Kat was saying, oh, you're talking to Peace. Peace, please be kind to yourself. I truly understand and resonate holding onto big stuff and really difficult feelings which we want and need to express. I'm experiencing it on so much levels with significant people in my life. We need to release it out of our system, yes, even if the other people in our lives don't hear it. Exactly, Kat. They don't need to. Oh, you are a beautiful soul. Treasure it, love you, release it out of your body and energy body. That is a beautiful message for peace, Kat. Thank you so much for saying that. Aloha says repressions can be released. In many ways, I want love to be released. We all do. We all want love to be released, to be spread out of our body. Not just our physical body, but all of our other subtle bodies. And Aloha says, I have been stuck for many years in society conditions. Ways I'm living to be out is the only way to be free in myself. Yeah, when we hold on to too much to rigid structures, we cannot be ourselves. We need the flexibility in order for us to express fully. Peace, that was amazing as always. Thank you so much. I feel much more calm. Beautiful, Andrea. Yay, 188. So nice. Aloha, so I can be with society with ease and myself. Yeah, exactly. Year to craft, you are saying first word, scream, felt stuck. Hmm. And then what happened? Yeah, because it was holding back, right? Cat says peace. They never understood better things to come. Yeah. And year to craft pain because could not get free. Of course, it was repressed. Words being repressed, right? Holding on too much. Then they paralyze, then they freeze, and then they need to melt. They need to melt away. In order for that to melt, that needs to be movement at all times, not just on the hips. There needs to be movement. Movement hits the body, right? Whenever we move, we are hitting the body, and hitting helps us to melt whatever it is got frozen in various parts of ourselves. So go ahead. If you feel like sharing, please do so. And PC saying, so thankful for this meditation and waking up at this time today. Yay! It was not by chance, right? And so now we have come to the part of the session when we allow the star dragons to speak to us. So let's see. Please keep commenting how you felt. Share your experiences. Why am I asking you to share? Because the possibility of someone else going through the same thing right now as you are is huge, because There's a reason why we are all connected here, and right now. So even sometimes just a word makes a difference. Just a thought makes a difference. So that's why I ask you to share whenever you feel like it. Not mandatory, of course, but that's the idea. Here the graph says second giant, 2-3 meters high rose, red, blue, orange felt in my left underarm. Word, love, power. The felt, the pain, the lower right side stomach, in your lower right side stomach area. So from here to here, oh, well, stomach area is about your inner power, right? There you go, love, power. Left underarm. Well, we use the underarms to hug, right? So bringing, because it's the left side, it's all about the feminine. So bring feminine wisdom closer, maybe to gain your power back. Can be it. Feel like I can breathe now and that the pain is releasing slowly. So you brought that. You brought that to your body already. How wonderful is that? Caroline says, peace, one door closes, but a better one will open for you. And words that came was release, let go, flow and relax. There you go. Here's the craft, yes. Makes sense, right? Flow and relax. Yeah, because letting go and releasing is all about that. It's about not holding on, not freezing stuff inside. It's about relaxing the hand and it goes. Relaxing the words and they go. Relaxing the stomach and it will go. Relaxing the hips and it will go. Z says, my word was burden, felt a slab cement in my back of ribcage. Words were free yourself. The second rise was bright yellow and buttercup came up. Wings showed up and word metamorphosis. Be wasp wings. It has to do about work, like your transformation, your metamorphosis, about work and living in community, but probably a different community. Z. Yeah. Be yourself. Exactly. And how are you feeling now? Now that you have wings, how are you feeling now? I'm just, whoa, feeling relieved. Of course. Of course. So let's see what our dragons have to tell us today. Oh, cards flying from the deck. 2 of them. I will read them after I take the card from here. But a lot to be said, a lot to be acknowledged. Of course, it's Gemini, right? It can never be just one thing. We had to have a lot of cards, a lot of messages. Okay. So the main message is, the question is about, how do we move forward with this? How do we transform? How do we keep ourselves curious and flexible? Okay, one more card. Falling from the deck. Oh no, 2 more. Oh, so we had 2 more facing up and these 2, they are facing down. In a minute, I will have the whole deck around the table here. Okay, we know you want us to know a lot of things. So let's see. Okay. So main message. for us today is grief, accepting loss. So this is the main subject, the main message that we need to acknowledge. And grief and accepting loss is not just about our dear ones. It's all about everything that's coming to an end. If we are just beginning a new cycle, like collectively, Pluto finally moved in mid-November. It moved to the sign of Aquarius, and it will stay there for the next 20 years. So that was the end of the cycle, and we lost people and we lost situations on the way because we are all beginning again. So this is the main message. Go through the grief. Don't overcome, don't ignore the grief. It needs to happen. It needs to be acknowledged. It needs to be seen. Remember, this is the full moon. So the full moon is bringing clarity on whatever it is, issues that we need to bring on some clarity. Kat says we need to feel it. Yes, we do need to feel it. Either if it's a loved one or an ending situation, an ending relationship, an ending job, whatever the cycle was for you, accept it. Accept it, feel it, go through it, feel it so you can easily, not easily, it's never easy, but with more ease, accept the loss of what it needs to be transformed. Okay. So this is the main message, accepting loss. Okay. So let's see whatever came with the flying cards. So we got two facing up, as I was saying. These two facing up are validations of something that we already know, or of something that we need to be remembered of. Okay. And the messages that came, oh my God. One, rebirth, giving yourself a second chance. No, new cycle, right? New cycle, new chance, rebirth. Something died, and we need to be reborn again. And ta-da! Freedom, break the chains. Look at that. So these two are validations for whatever it was we already know. We need to be born again because we are beginning a new cycle. We went through a huge metamorphosis, a huge transformation. Something had to be left behind in order to be born as a second chance. And for us to do that, we need to break the chains and feel free. Nothing that we already didn't know, right? So this is a validation. This is what we already knew inside of ourselves. Give ourselves a second chance and break the chains that bind us. They're always listening. And the other cards, the other two cards that came up, they are facing down. If they are facing down, it's something that we have been denying, that we don't want to look at. But this is the full moon. And the full moon in Gemini, it's not just one thing. It's today's like five, five of them. Okay. So let's see what they are bringing up. One of them is to trust. Trust love and trust friendships. Trust yourself. Trust that everything will fall into their own places. Trust, regain that trust in the flow of events. Regain that trust because it's already there. You just need to see it again. So this was falling like this, right? Something that we are not seeing. Trust. Trust and surrender. This is one thing that we need to keep in our minds. And another one is Are you kidding me? What was the word of today that I said at the beginning of the session? Who remembers? Please write it down. Write it down because ta-da! Persistence. Come on. Really? 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 I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to comment on this. Persistence. Just keep going. Just keep going. We have a legacy. So we need to keep going. We need to bring that legacy further down our path. Oh my God. They listen to us. How crazy is this? How spooky is this? Well, it shouldn't come as a surprise, right? But this one really struck hard, right? Really struck hard. So persistence, never give up. Keep going. Keep on going. No matter what is happening, keep on going. We have a legacy for the ones to come. We have a legacy for the future of the planet, for the future of humankind. So persist, persist. The word of the day. The dragon just came to validate it because we are not seeing, we are just, oh yes, let's be persistent, but we are not bringing that up. And they say, go and get it. Really go and get it. Okay. Okay. So we have to go through the grief and accept loss, any kind of loss. We need to go through it. We need to remind ourselves or to validate what we are feeling about rebirthing, giving ourselves a second chance, and freeing ourselves from the chains, breaking the chains for whatever is holding us back. So this is for remembering, okay? And then what we are not seeing, trust and persistency. We need to use these two abilities, to have them on the surface and not buried within ourselves. So we need to go there and get it. Really go and get it. Bring them to the light. The full moon, right? The full moon illuminating, bringing things out into the light. This is what we need to do. Wow. Okay, that's beautiful. The dragons have spoken a lot, like Gemini, spoken a lot. So this is our messages for today. These are our insights for today, for this upcoming few days, bringing all this stuff into the light to acknowledge them, so we can have, I don't know, a lighter path ahead. Okay, whenever we acknowledge what is going on in the background, that helps us because we are seeing it, that helps us to move forward with much more light in our hearts. Not light as in light, but light as in weight. Okay, both concepts there. And we have come to an end of our session today. We will have the solstice series starting tomorrow, same time. We will be working with the elements of nature. Tomorrow we'll be working with earth, and then we'll be working with water, then with fire, and then on Saturday we will end the series with the element of air. So if you'd like to join us, please come. These are very transformative workshops. And yes, I will be recording the solstice series. I am. I will let you know. So I am recording this one, this full moon in Gemini, and I will be recording the solstice series, and they will be available on the next newsletter that will be coming out next week. Okay, so I will put the recordings there. So if you already receive my newsletter, you will receive all the recordings there. If you don't, go on and subscribe. You can, for that, you can just send me a message here on Insight Timer if you'd like, or you can access my site, which is amarsintra.com. I cannot write the link here on the comments, but if you go to my profile, you will get the link there. There's a part, I think, at the end of my profile or on the About section. Probably there's a link to my website there. And I am very happy to announce that my in-person retreat that will happen on February is already here on Insight Timer. So if you'd like, there are very, very few spots. So if you are planning on visiting Portugal in February, please come. Okay, please come. You can read all about that here on Insight Timer. I think it's also on my profile. And you can also read it on my website as well. We just had an online retreat. Not this weekend, the other weekend, the previous weekend, and it was amazing online. So in person, it will be even more amazing. So if you'd like to know more about that, if you'd like, I don't know, more information about whatever, please get in touch with me, either here or through Instagram. You can find me there as the feminine. Wait, Instagram, you can find me as the Feminine Path Project. This is not just for the ladies, okay? This is all about the feminine energy we all have, the feminine wisdom that is available for all of us. And also, you can find me on Facebook as my business name, Amar Sintra. Okay. Oh, Serenity and Thea. Yeah, it was phenomenal. So exciting. Thea, I didn't know you were here today. I didn't see you before. Yeah, it was amazing. Right. Right. Thank you so much for sharing that. It was very, very powerful. So hopefully you will come next, either in person or online, for the next retreats. And let me just say, Sandra, yeah, whoa, the messages for the dragons. Right. Ella, yeah, I already told you I will be recording. Serenity, thank you so much for your donation, dear. Sari, thank you so much. Tia, oh, there you were. Andrea, most welcome. Okay, so it was lovely to host you one more time, and we'll be here tomorrow. Hope to see you. Okay, so have a lovely Tuesday ahead. A lovely evening, if that's the case, a lovely day, if it's still early for you, and a lovely afternoon. So wherever you are on the planet, just stay grounded, and remember who you are at all times. Bye bye, dears. See you tomorrow.